So today we're say hi. So today we're doing a podcast with you, baby. Can you say happy day? No? Alright. So today I wanted to switch it up and have Elijah on my podcast since he's here with me. Basically what this is gonna be about is sort of like a letter to him. So I have different things that I feel like once he gets older he'll ask, and I thought it would be huh? Yeah. Okay. Hey, do you love daddy? Can you say I love you? All right. So, baby. Um. So when you were in mama belly, or even before you was in mama belly, yeah, even before then, you was a little guy. But I met mama at I met mama at school. Can you say school? Can you say school? Good job. Yeah. So I met mama at school, and we got partnered up together, and we eventually started dating. And a year later, we had you. Oh, you gotta come over here. Yeah, come here. Come on, come sit with daddy. Oh, as you guys can see, I'm not in the hoodies that I always wear. I got the new Socks On or Off podcast t-shirt. Come here. They want to see you, handsome. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, come here. Hurry. Oh, anyway. Well, he will be running in and out of the video as he pleases, because that's what he does. And if you hear background toys or any noise, that's him. But, okay, so yeah, me and his mom, or your mom, it's going to be in like narrated form for him and for you guys. It's like a it's like a whatever video right now. But yes, I met his mom in culinary school, then we started dating, and then a year later we had Elijah. So what was my thoughts when I found out she was pregnant? So my thoughts were, uh, I guess, excitement for what was to come, excitement for what all I could do with a child. Growing up, I always wanted a child, a family, because I felt like I'd be really good at it. So, super excited. And when we found out you were a boy, that to me was the proudest moment of my life. Just knowing that I will have a seed to carry on my last name, to carry on my legacy, meant the world to me. I couldn't explain at the moment the joy I felt, because I knew that the experience that me and you were going to have was going to be out of this world. You know, there will be never a moment that you felt like daddy didn't love you, that daddy would abandon you. And that's what I'm trying to do now. Continue to make you feel safe, make you feel loved. And right now, you love playing outside, you love eating. So if you grow up and you're chunky, that's on you. You eat all daddy's food. You love Chinese food. You love apple and onion. You'll probably always love apple and onion. Hey, hey, come here. Come here. You want to say hi? You don't want to say hi? You don't want to say hi? Can you say apple onion? Okay. All right. Well, right now you're not feeling me at the moment. You're playing with blocks, but it's gonna get a little deeper, and then we're gonna try to talk to you and other parents at the same time, because I know this type of conversation a lot of men don't have with each other, or even have with their children, um, maybe due to the lack of a relationship between father and son, or just I don't know. Whatever people's circumstances are, I would like to get this conversation going so people can start feeling more comfortable being vulnerable as men, being vulnerable with their sons. Because that's one of the big things is to make sure your son is not the tough guy or um, the boy who doesn't show emotion, because that there I feel can ruin a child, uh, ruin them once they get older, because letting out emotion is a form of grieving, it's a form of healing. And when you take that away from a child, when you make them feel less masculine or less valuable because they show emotion, that's where they start to feel separated from you. That's when they start feeling that they don't have anyone to go to, so they start looking for other things, other role models to fill that void. So with you, Elijah, I always wanted to make sure that you felt heard, even though you're only 2 at the moment. You let me know how you feel all the time, and I just want to continue to let you know. Hey, can I have that? Thank you. We don't play with batteries. I don't know where you get a battery from. What? Okay. Hey, can you come get Daddy a kiss? No, we don't touch that. Can I get a kiss? Come on, man. We're going to be famous. We're going to be famous. Yeah, so when you were born, I'm just skipping all over the place. And that's fine because it's my podcast. I can do whatever I want. So when you were born, that that's me. I didn't have any emotion. Like I didn't cry. I wasn't overly happy. I just knew my job began. I just knew that it was time to be your father. It's time to take responsibility and raise you to the best of my ability. And is Dad doing a good job? Say yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy. No. Is that a no? Was that a slow no? Daddy's not doing a good job? He's doing a great job. But yes, I knew it was time for me to be the man that you deserve, the man that will teach you everything that you need to know. But little did I know is watching you grow up, you taught me everything that I know now. You have shown me love, you have shown me compassion, you have shown me different things that made me look at life differently. You have given me the strength to move on. You are the light that I cling to every day when Daddy is tired, when Daddy is sad. It's because of you. Can you say Elijah? No. You can't say Elijah? But yes, you are the reason for everything. And Daddy never wanted you to second guess anything that I did. You know, every morning when I come home, I make sure that I see you. I make sure that I give you a hug. Make sure I interact with you because I don't know what it's like, waking up without your dad and then he just randomly comes home. So when I see how excited you get, I want to match that level of excitement, regardless if I was up overnight, regardless if I had a bad day at work. You didn't contribute to any of that. So I'm not going to put these emotions on you. But when you do make daddy mad, that is a whole nother story in itself. But fathers, you have to understand that your child is a reflection of you. Everything you say to your child, everything you pour into them, they're going to. You want to bite? Bye. Come here. Can you say please, Daddy? Bye. I have a cookie? Please. Here you go. You're welcome, baby. I love you. Yeah, it's good cookie. But oh shit, I forgot. Oh yes. So yeah, you just gotta remember that whatever you pour into them is gonna mold them for the child, the preteen, the teen, and the adult that they're gonna become. So when you get upset with your child, especially when they do child things, that right there is already teaching them that they have to be on guard around you. You know, my son ran from me from in the store, and I got upset with him because I didn't want people to look at us as, yeah, it's a really good cookie. Can Daddy have a bite? Thank you. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I didn't want people to look at us like I wasn't raising my son right, but his mother, when we were in the car, she told me he's a child and child do these things, and I had to remind myself that he doesn't understand that running is not a good boy. He just know that daddy's chasing him, and he thinks it's the funniest thing in the world because you're fast. He say, "I'm fast, super fast." Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm super fast. So yeah, you just have to continue to be patient with your child because when they see daddy being patient, when they get to school and they interact with other children, they start to have that patience because they see this is what big boys do. Big boys have patience, right? But what are my goals with you, Elijah? My goals with you, of course, is to make sure you're the best man that you can be. Make sure that you don't have to want for anything. Uh, Not saying you won't work for what you will receive, but I want to make it easier for you to succeed. I want the blueprint to be laid out for you as soon as possible so you can have a head start in life. Because growing up in America, people are going to look at you different just because of how you look, or probably how you dress, or even how you talk. So one thing that they can't take from you, and one thing that they can't judge you on, is how smart you are. Yeah, and being smart, it gets you a lot of things. Yeah, you hear the kitty? But yeah, but yes, but being smart is one thing that people hold to a high standard. Some people will judge you for being smart, but that's because they have insecurities of them, of themselves, and they probably don't have a lot of people like Daddy to tell them that they can do it, or they can make it, or they can be the best that they can be. And fathers, that's what I want to share with you guys is when you don't give your son or your children affirmation. 1 second. Okay. Oh my goodness. Dad, you want to eat? Thank you, baby. When you don't give your children affirmation, they don't know. Well, what is Daddy looking for? Nothing. Nothing. I'm not looking for nothing. Hold on. You hold on. You hold on to that. They don't have the enthusiasm, I guess, to do something. My son is very shy, but when I want him to dance, I become his biggest fan. Isn't that right? Can you dance for Daddy? You dance? Yes, sir. Show me dance moves, baby. Go, baby. And five. Thank you. Can you kiss? Yeah, you hear it. Say hi. Can you say Elijah? Oh, cough it up. Can you say Elijah? Yeah. Hey, can you look at them and say Elijah? Say Elijah. Corey. Knife? Huh? Yeah, you can say Elijah. He'll probably say it. But yeah, just be their biggest fan. Be there for them. A wise man told me, regardless of your status, regardless of the money that you have, your children don't see that. Your children see you as being present, as being there. So you can have $1 million in your bank account, you can have $5 in your bank account, as long as you're there when your child needs you. That right there is worth any type of money in the whole wide world. And I notice that every time I see you when I come home, Daddy only makes $10 an hour. Daddy only makes $800 every 2 weeks. You probably don't know what that is now, but when you get big boy, you know that that's not, huh? Yeah, that's us. But you'll notice that's not a lot of money, but you see Daddy as your friend. You see Daddy as everything besides my status. And that's what I love you for. Just because a lot of people want to give their children the world and give them everything that they didn't have, and at the same time neglecting them because they're putting work and priority above the child. But what else I want you to do is I want you to be comfortable with who you are. Yeah, I never want you to feel like Daddy doesn't love you because you're a certain way, or Daddy is going to resent you because you choose to do something that Daddy doesn't agree with. Of course, I'll always be there to make sure you don't bump your head. They don't want to hear you breathing. Yeah, Keith, tell them your name. What's your name? Say Elijah. Right here. Say it. Say Elijah. Corey. Okay, you said it in Japanese. That's fine. But yeah, Daddy will always be here. We have frequent dance breaks in this house, but Daddy will continue to love you all through your life, all through the journey that you decide to take. And I'm glad that I'm able to experience this with you, because a lot of men uh, doesn't get to have this type of opportunity, regardless of their situation. I'm taking advantage of everything that you're allowing me to, and I will continue to take advantage of the good times, take advantage of the bad times, because I know when it's all said and done and I'm all gray, those are the memories I'm going to look back, and that's going to prepare me to eventually leave you to carry on the legacy, to raise your own children. My ultimate goal, son, is to make sure that when I'm gone, you are well prepared to be the best you can be. Even though that's going to be years and years from now, Daddy's job will not be done until I know that you are successful, that you are where you are at in life, so that no one can bring you down. You have to be a very strong individual in this world, especially all the political correctness or all the left and right wingers. You have to be true to yourself. You have to be true to what you believe in. And once you have those characteristics, you start to live your life only pleasing you. You don't want to live your life pleasing others, because the opinion of others will always change. You can do something correctly that they wanted you to, but then they'll find something else. When you live your life to please others, you're not living, you're just existing. So I want you to understand that this life will be hard, but once you find the beauty in it, once you find the beauty of being who you want to be, then regardless of your exterior reality, internally you'll be happy, you'll be safe, you'll be comforted, because you know that your parents taught you how to be your own person, taught you how to be a man that sticks up for people who are weak, who are not socially acceptable, and people who are lonely, and we love everyone. Isn't that right, baby? Come here. Get in here. Get in here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what else I want to tell you? Well, at this video, you are two now, and today we went to the park. You tried your first motorized scooter. You really enjoyed it. You did a great job holding on while Daddy drove you. You did cry. when we left, but it is what it is. I cry when I leave restaurants all the time, but that's neither here nor there. You love blocks. You tried to build blocks all the time. Yeah, get up here. Show everybody how you build. Show them. Say, whoa. Say, look. And one thing that keeps you happy is singing "You Are My Sunshine." That keeps you from crying most of the time. But you love singing it with Daddy. You love singing it by yourself. Yay! Yay! Hey, can you sing Sunshine for Daddy? There's a wall. Hey, can you sing You Are My Sunshine? Can you sing for Daddy? He's being a goofball. Yeah, you're being the goofball. But you love to sing. You love your Auntie Minnie. That is your best friend. And you guys will continue being best friends. And I'm happy to see both of you grow up. Oh. Yeah. And I'm happy to see what what my bloodline will turn out to be when they have the correct tools to succeed. You know, me, my siblings, my cousins, my mother, my father, my aunts, uncles, we all started with nothing. And unfortunately, my parents and my aunts and uncles didn't seize the opportunity to be great, to get an education, but that's fine. They did the best that they could with what they had. I respect everything that they have taught me, and I want to teach you all the good stuff that they had taught me. But also, I want to show you what it's like when. Yeah, when you can succeed. I want to show you what it's like to be a winner because winning is something that we're not used to. You know, winning for us is getting food stamps at the beginning of the month or getting income tax at the beginning of the year. That is winning to us, or just surviving. But I want to show you what it's like to own a business. I want to show you what it's like to not have to want for anything. In order to do that, Daddy has to sacrifice a lot of stuff. And I'm willing to do that 100% for you. You may not understand my words, but eventually you will. And I want you to know that everything that I'm saying to you will come true because I love you that much. There's nothing in this world that I will not do to see you happy at the end of the day. Do you show them your money? Huh? Yes, sir. Say money. Yeah. But I also, speaking of money, I also want you to think, I also want you to know, yes, baby, we saw it. That's actually mine, so I'm going to need that back. But I also want you to know that money is not, yeah, money is not everything. Money gives you material things. Yeah. Yeah. Money gives you material things. Money buys you whatever you want. But money cannot buy you happiness. Money cannot buy you friends. It cannot buy you loved ones. It can buy you people who will tell you what you want to hear just because they want some of the money. But people who really love you, that is priceless. Yeah. Why do you put that? Yeah. Oh, is that for Daddy? See? I see it. Yeah, Daddy sees it. Oh. Can I have a hug? Oh. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, open it. Money. Show him. Wow, you gonna be aggressive? But son, every time I look at you, I see the wonders that God has given me. Every day I try to thank God for you. Yeah, and looking at you, I don't see why I was blessed with something so precious. But I'm not gonna take it for granted. A lot of people don't see their blessings in their children, but you were such a blessing for me that ma ma ma. Hey, go. Can you go play? No. But you go play. I give you money. And that is real money. So after this video, I'll have to wrestle him to get this money back. Yeah. Say, I'm gonna give it back, Daddy. But yeah, you were just the blessing that I wished for, and now that you're here, it's kind of surreal to me because I prayed for a lot of things. I prayed to be handsome. I prayed to be skinny. You know, I'm working on that. But for a blessing to be so tangible, you start to appreciate everything that God has given you from that day forward because you know that things like you are rare. You came out with no disabilities. You came out healthy. You didn't cry when you came out, so they had to help you start breathing. But besides that, you were just a ball of energy from day one. You did have to spend a couple days under the lights. You had jaundice, but it was like a couple of days. It wasn't really all that. But you have been wonderful. You slept through the night when you were a baby. You crawled. You actually rolled over like a couple weeks after you were born. I don't know. I think it's just the COVID babies. I think you guys are built differently. But with all that, you continue to amaze me with different things you are doing. A lot of people ask me what it's like being a father, and I tell them it's one of the best things ever. They also ask me, do I miss when you were younger? You know, when you were a baby, when you just crawled, you didn't talk, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I miss when you were that little guy, just because it's scary knowing that you're gonna grow up in this world. Right now, yeah, it's a cookie. Right now, there is a war going on, not with our country, but with another major country, and then I don't know if the other country is big or not. But you're gonna grow up in a world where violence is the answer, where racism is the norm, where prejudice is seen as common. But you have to be the light that shines above that, and that is one thing that you're going to continue to have because you are a part of something greater. You know, you are chosen to be happy, you are chosen to be loved, and that is one thing that we're going to continue to bless him with as he continued to bless us with his love, his funny sense of humor, his loving affirmations. Is there anything else you want to say? Are you going to talk? Hey, can you finally say Elijah? Hey, say Elijah. Elijah. But yeah, son, that is, it's really the gist. I just wanted to do this for you, do this for different fathers, because I want you to know in words before I prove it in action. I want you to know that Daddy is true to his word. So when you look back 16, 17, 18 years from now, you know that Daddy showed you and told you how much he loved you because you are that blessing that he prayed for. And when you're 30 or 40 and you decide to have children, that they have it easier than you had because your father. Yeah, airplane? Can you say airplane? Say airplane. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, now you're dropping cookies.
Cookie.
Yeah. Oh, you do love airplanes. I forgot about that. You love airplanes. Yeah, Ev, where's the airplane at? Oh, and you love the moon. Where's the moon at? Hey, where's the moon? Okay, you're hungry, so you're looking for the cookie. But, son, I just want you to know whenever you're able to understand this, whenever you're to the age to where we can have a conversation similar to this one, I just want you to know that this was all for you. All the sacrifice, all the tears, all the late nights, all the early mornings, all the emotional, physical uh, things that I went through to continue to be in your life. I want you to know that I would do it 100 times over. I would die 100 times over for you. You may not feel special at some point in your life. You may not feel loved at some point in your life. But I want you to look back at this. I want you to look back with all that I accomplished. And I want you to remember that it was all for you. It wasn't for anyone else. It wasn't for my success. It wasn't for other people that I wanted to make happy. It was for you, son. Without you, I don't know where my life would have ended up. Without you, I don't think I would have been as successful as I want to be. And as successful that I will be in the future. You have lit a fire under Daddy that no one else could. Not even your Gigi, not even your Papa Smurf. And I just want to thank you for that. You have saved me from myself countless of times. I thought about giving up and I thought about finding a new career or just living life. But when I look at you sleep or when I look at you cry, when I look at you smile, I remember that there's a greater purpose for you, for me. And I want to see how far me and you can go. I'm not sure if you'll ever have siblings. I'm not sure what the future holds, but what I do know is that I'll be there for you 100% of the way. Even if Daddy sadly leaves, yeah, sadly leaves you before it's time, I want you to know that I did the best that I could with the time that I could. But we don't think about those sad days. We don't think about things that can scare us about the future, but we look for positivity, we look for happiness, and we look for God to show us the way. Regardless of what that way is, we'll continue to be positive, we'll continue to be on the right track, and with that, we will always be happy because we will always have each other. So, son, I love you. I can't wait to when you're older and you can actually talk back to me. I can't wait to see what you become because you are such a blessing now. You are so smart. You are so kind. You will never remember this, but there was one time Daddy was crying. And you got on the bed and asked me if I was okay. You were 1 year old. You asked your dad, was he okay? Because you knew that I was sad. How can I not give you the world? How can I not make sure that you will not have to struggle for anything? For you to be who you are at such a young age, I will be a fool to let your life go to waste or to let your potential go unnoticed. So again, I love you and I know that you will be the best you can be, because you are already so wonderful. And for the fathers, you have to, if you're not in your child's life, you have to start now. Because with every passing day, they're going to think, why don't he love me? Why is he not there? What did I do wrong? And you don't want your child to feel that they're the reason that you're gone, that they're the reason that they don't have a father. Be the reason why they're happy to wake up every morning. Be the reason why when they win an award or when they go to school and they ask who their role model is, it will be you. Be that for them. Why would you be anything less? No one wrote a book on how to be a good dad. So you're going to fail. There's going to be times when your child look at you as the bad guy. But when you continue to work and be the best you can be, eventually your child can see that daddy was there from the beginning. And you just got to continue to love them. And if you're a father who is in your child's life, but you feel that you failed because you wasn't the role model that they deserved, there's no better time than the present. There was this man who told me the best time to plant a tree was 7 years ago, but the second best time is now. So all because you didn't plant that seed in your child when they were born or when they got older doesn't mean you can't plant a seed now and watch it blossom into something beautiful. That's what I tried to do with my father. I tried to plant a seed in him so that when I got older, I can get to know him more. I get to tell my son how his grandfather was or who his grandfather is, because the man that I knew growing up is not the man that you're going to know when you're growing up. And that actually excites me because I want the best people around you as possible. And he loves you so much, even though he only met you once. The smile that you put on his face is amazing. I don't remember. Hey, we don't hit. Hey, we don't hit, baby. Don't hit the table. Yeah, it's amazing because I don't remember him ever smiling at me like that. So look how cool you are. You're still in daddy's daddy. But again, he loves you and you love him. Yeah. And we can't forget about your Gigi. Your Gigi was one of a kind. She is one of a kind. She's still here. I didn't want to say it in the past tense. But your Gigi is one of a kind, but she loves you forever. And it kind of got me emotional the other day when we were all out for dinner. She was holding your hand on the left side, and I was holding your hand on the right side. And just to think that she held on to me the same way she's holding on to you, and the love is still the same, meant so much to me than she ever could have realized. I don't know. I may have to have her on so I can get the full effect, but me seeing the love that she gave me uh, transferred over to you is just so amazing. You are loved, son, more than you will ever know. But that's all Daddy has to say. I may be forgetting some things, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. In a couple years, we'll talk about the same shit, son. Yeah, continue to be awesome. Continue to be you. Daddy will continue working his butt off. So when we have this conversation again, it'll be in a mansion. We will both be successful. And we'll both be happy boys.
We're happy.
Happy, yes, sir. Come here. Tell everybody bye. Look, I'll say bye.
Bye.
Right here, baby. Right here. Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
I love you.
Say I love you, Daddy. Look, you say it. You say it sometimes. But hey. Before I leave you, I just want to give you one more word of encouragement. Even though life will bring you down, life will kick you, or life will make you feel like you're on top of the world sometimes. But when those troubled times do come, just remember that you can do it. No one can stop you besides yourself. And may your pain be champagne, my son. I love you.